Zoho, welcome Komoto, welcome Siboniso. Please just confirm if you can share my screen. You can just do that by typing 2 in the chat. Okay, there you go. Thank you, David. Thank you, David. Thank you for being so on the ball. That's pretty cool. Thank you. So this is the Q&A session. Please feel free to answer as many questions as you guys have about anything. I will not leave any question unanswered, and I'll also try to keep my responses short so that we can get everything answered. So my name is Larry Jimu, like I said, and we started Melsoft Academy 2 years ago with my brother. And the reason why we chose to start it was we own our own software company, Melsoft, which is still trading in America and we've got one client in the UK as well. But initially, our goal was to, well, we were struggling to hire devs. I always tell this story. We were struggling to get developers. So we thought, you know what? What if we create a course that if someone takes that course, they can then come and work for us or help us because we simply did not have enough people in the team, enough people to do the skills well. So we created the program, but we also saw the extremely high rate of youth unemployment in South Africa. So we started Melsoft Academy to bridge that gap to say, hey, why don't we create a program that if someone can take it, they can then, you know, also go and help other companies because we are not the only companies that um suffering from a lack of devs. So Melsoft Academy was then born, and so far we've had 400 students come through our boot camps. Um, Active, we've got about 140 current students that are currently active, currently working with us, and we have a 95% job placement rate for all the people that complete our programs. Um, and it seems as if the entrepreneurial bug has also bit some of our students, with some of them going to start their own businesses. So this is a land of opportunity. This is a land of opportunity. The moment you walk into Melsoft Academy, you are surrounded by tons and tons of opportunities. So then it's all about you. How can you capitalize and take full advantage of the opportunities that will be coming your way? Certainly, these three, who are our most recent success stories, are now working at startups across South Africa, and they did that because they were committed. They knew what they wanted. They took advantage of the resources, and now they're employed. So, how do our programs work? I just want to go through this section, and then I will open the floor to answer all questions. So, to Sean Penny and Aftermath CSA, please just hold on for a bit, and then I'll be able to answer all of your questions. Okay, so our products. What is it that we offer? We've got three separate products, three separate offerings at Melsoft. Um, Firstly, we have what we call accredited programs, and these ones are the QCTO, SAQA, NQF Level 5 certificates that help you get started. And they are locally recognized. You can use those credits in university, or to advance yourself in university. Um, and they also come with a guaranteed internship. So, okay, we're gonna go in detail about each one of them. Then we've got what we call boot camps. Boot camps are more fast-paced career acceleration tools that are aimed at people that want to acquire a new skill quickly. Um, and then we've got the Melsoft Circle. So Melsoft Circle is a membership platform that allows anyone who's unsure, you're unsure about tech, you're unsure about what you want to do, you can start with the Melsoft circle. Um, and try out a variety of courses. So I'm gonna go in depth about each one, and then after that, we can now open the Q&A. So what is the difference between the three? Starting with the accredited programs. So these ones were some of the most highly requested programs when we started, because we obviously started without any accreditation, and it was one of the most highly asked for things. So we managed to secure a partnership with an institution called Turning Digital in Midrand, and they allow us to offer NQF level 5 certificates. So our accredited programs are ideal, perfect for school leavers. So if you're someone that just finished grade 12, this is perfect for you. Just finished university, also good for you. Full-time learners, because they're quite intense, so you have to be a full-time learner, and also therefore triple BE funded learners, and that's when we are working with corporates. They are nationally accredited with QCTO, like I mentioned, and they are also internationally accredited with Cisco and CompTIA, who are our partners. Accredited programs come with a guaranteed internship or work integrated learning support. So you actually won't be able to graduate if you don't do your internship, if you don't do your work integrated learning. And this is the rule that was set by the government. So we have to help you get an internship, and we do help you get an internship. And currently we are sitting at 95% job placement, as I mentioned before. The duration of these can be between 12 to 18 months. This depends on you. How well are you grasping concepts? how well are you how fast are you submitting your assignments? Just it depends on you. So the minimum you can do in an accredited program is 12 months, but the maximum is in 18 months. And the three accredited programs we offer are software development, cybersecurity, and data science. Then the price ranges from 39,999 to 59,999. We are very happy to negotiate payment terms. If you've got financial issues, financial difficulties, we can strike payment terms to help you afford your education. Okay. Um, then we have what we call boot camps, as I mentioned before. So these boot camps are more for either working adults or people that want to switch careers. So let's say maybe you are in engineering or you're in accounting and you are bored out of your mind and you want to do something else. You can come and do a boot camp with us. Then also for self-funded learners, the certificates that you get your international Cisco and CompTIA certificates. I should actually edit this and put AWS, because for our software development bootcamp, you also graduate with an AWS cloud practitioner certificate, so that you can work on the cloud, because everything is going on the cloud. You need the cloud, right? And it has guaranteed internship support. So the difference between the internship in a boot camp and the internship in an accredited program is that the boot camp is less structured. It's not work integrated learning. It's an internship. So the structure is a lot more lax. Whereas in an accredited program, you've got log books that you need to fill in. There are certain things that you need to do. So it's a little bit more strict. They can take you between 3 to 12 months to complete. And the three boot camps that we have are software development, cybersecurity, and UI UX design. Then the price ranges from 19,999 to 39,999 for the boot camps. Then lastly, we have the Melsoft Circle, which again came because of a lot of cries from people. So one of the biggest cries we received was, not really sure if I should invest in an expensive boot camp or in a pricey boot camp if I'm not sure about tech, right? That was one. Another one was, you know what, I'm really interested, but I can't afford it, right? Like I don't have the means to afford it. So we started the Melsoft Circle for complete beginners. Like you're just starting out in tech, and you're just curious to find out which path is the best for you. So Melsoft Circle has about 7 foundational courses in web development, AI, cybersecurity, how to get a job in tech. Yes, there's a course on how to get a job in tech. Um, and they're all beginner friendly. They're all helped to make you understand what you are interested in or which direction you want to go in. Then we also have live weekly classes where we bring in mentors and industry experts to come deliver a talk and give you access to book a call one-on-one with those mentors. If you are in our boot camps and our accredited programs, you get Melsoft Circle for free. So if you manage to complete your registration by the end of next week, you will be able to get Melsoft Circle for free. Um, yeah, the price for that only $9 a month or $89 per year, and you can try it out for free for 14 days. So what are the next steps? Um, Either a you can if maybe you want to join the accredited programs or the boot camps, all you need to do is just apply using the link on our website, fill in your contact details, and someone from our team will reach out to you. Or if you want to explore the Melsoft Circle, you're not really sure, then all you need to do is just try it free. On our website, you can go where it says free trial, get inside the circle and see the conversations and the courses that are happening there. So I'll now leave time for Q&A. I've got 3 streams that I'll be reading questions from. We've got the Zoho, the TikTok, as well as the YouTube. So let's go into Q&A. All right. So first question is from Shimi on TikTok. Shimi is asking, I'm currently doing my diploma in IT, so will it be best to do a cybersecurity bootcamp? A cybersecurity bootcamp is great, especially if you're doing a diploma in IT. If your diploma is not offering you specialized cybersecurity tracks, then yes, I think it'll be great for you to do a bootcamp, not an accredited program. Alicia, I have a question. Which skills and certificates do I need to become a data analyst? So, data analyst and data science are not the same. We are currently only offering data science. So, if you want to do data analytics for now, I'll recommend you to try out the Google Coursera certificate on data analytics. I think it's a pretty good program. I only took the first module, and yeah, I think you'll do well in that program. Whilst we wait, Luyanda, don't become a data analyst. In the future they'll be replaced by AI. I don't agree. I don't agree. I think data analysts, definitely the bad ones, just like with all professions, the bad ones will be replaced by AI, because right now you can put a spreadsheet on ChatGPT and ask it to give you insights. But um, the good data analysts, they will do a lot more work much quicker. If I was a data analyst, I would actually start my own business. I'll start my own business because thanks to AI, I have a lot of things that I can use to serve more clients. All right. Questions on Zoho: Brian, Christine, David, Komoto, Lepuru, Mami, Siboniso, Zikona. Do you guys have any questions regarding Melsoft Academy? All right. Question from Shimi: How much is the cybersecurity bootcamp? The cybersecurity bootcamp is 39,999 or for 6 months, and you can either pay this once off and get a slight discount, or you can pay in monthly installments, or you can apply for a student loan through our partner called Manati. Luyanda, can you share some recommendations of skills that are required for cybersecurity engineering? Cybersecurity engineering, I don't know what that is. I don't know what a cybersecurity engineer is. But if you meant cybersecurity analyst, then the most basic skill you need is networking. You need to know how to use networks. You need to know how to how networks work, and then how to defend them. Then you need to know how to hack. You actually need to know how to hack, and you need to know how to defend hacks. So there are quite a lot of skills that you can implement in cybersecurity. Okay. All right. Here are some questions from Zoho. So Mami is asking, for cybersecurity bootcamp, how can one do it part time? Is attendance full time? So if you want to do it part time, you will have your own access to your mentors, and if you can agree before the program starts on how long you're gonna stretch it for. Do you want to stretch it for a year? Do you want to stretch it for 18 months? Then you can do that. But ideally, it needs to be done within 6 to 12 months because it's a boot camp. So 6 to 12 months, you should be able to do it, provided that you are studying after hours and you're also studying on weekends, because it can get intense. All right. Brian asks, is it relevant to study C++ to start web development, or one can just jump learning HTML and CSS? You don't need C++. You don't need C++. You can immediately start learning um, without any without learning C++. The thing about C++ is that it's very old, and it's a language that's as close to the compiler as possible. Literally, Python, when you compile it, it converts into C++, and then the computer can understand it. But now we are in such a great era where you don't need to learn C++. You can just go straight into HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React front end, Node backend, SQL database, and boom, you're a full stack dev. You don't need to do anything in C++ anymore. Um, David, I want to do cybersecurity. I am so interested. How much is needed for registration? As I want to start with it now. So for registration, you only need 1,500 to confirm your spot, and with that, you get 1 year access of Melsoft Circle whilst you wait for the cohort date. So the cohort date, the next class is starting on the 8th of September 2025, and that's our final cohort for the year. So be prepared. We're working on some big things for this last push, this last cohort for the year. Mami, you are welcome. Okay, a few questions here on TikTok. I want to do solution architect. Can you give me advice? Your solutions architect. So if you want to do if you want to be a solutions architect, then do AWS. My advice would be to just do the whole AWS stack, because it's the best when it comes to cloud in the world. MDK, would getting Network Plus, Security Plus, Linux Plus help in being a network engineer or pen tester? The answer is a resounding yes. These are amazing certificates. If you take them in that order, you're also going to be fine. That's a really good roadmap. So after that, on top, I would add more practicals. Just do more practicals and you'll be fine. So yeah, that's a very good stack. Shimi, do bootcamps provide skills that are required in a workplace? Yes. So the difference between bootcamps and universities is that bootcamps are designed to make you job ready. Take away a lot of curriculum courses that's in a university program. They take a lot of stuff out from a degree, and then they add the relevant things that the industry is looking for. So then you end up with a condensed curriculum that is designed to help you get job ready. However, if you are a full beginner, you're still starting out, then I would recommend you to do an accredited program instead, because it's a lot more beginner friendly than going straight into a full boot camp. JB, what do I do for a living? What's a boot camp? Okay, JB, I'll get to this question later. Um, Luyanda, I've already started learning Python. Will it be helpful to become a cybersecurity engineer? Yes, it can be. Um, yeah, it can be. Okay. Question from Brian. Can one start learning web development with Python, or HTML and CSS is compulsory? So if you want to get a job one day, then HTML and CSS is compulsory. In fact, HTML and CSS are the foundation of websites. HTML is the structure, CSS is just styling. So if you want to build great things in the future, then please learn HTML and CSS. Then you can learn Python for backend, but you can't learn web development without HTML and CSS. Is the registration amount the same for the software development bootcamp? And yes, Komoto, that's correct. The registration is the same. Okay, Zoho attendees, we have 3 more minutes if you guys have any more questions, and then the conversation will move only to TikTok. Oh, I see we have a question on YouTube. What are the requirements for us to enroll in Melsoft? So it depends with which program. If you want to do the accredited programs, you need your NQF5 certificate. Whereas if you want to do the boot camps or the Melsoft Circle, then there are no requirements besides your own laptop, your own internet, and your own dedication and grit, because it can get a little bit tough sometimes out there. And honestly, guys, what I've seen the best engineers do, the best students that end up getting jobs, have one skill. They have one common trait, and that is they just never ever give up. They do not give up. They are committed, they are consistent, they keep coming no matter how many bugs they face, no matter what happens to their laptops. Some of their laptops can break or their homes are broken into. No matter what happens in the courses and in their personal lives, they just continue. They don't give up. So if you really want to be successful in tech, just do not give up. Just don't give up, and you will be very successful. Junior, if you want an accredited certificate without an NQF level 5, um, I'm not sure I get your question. Are you saying, do you mind just rephrasing your question so that I can answer you better? Alrighty. Can I get into data science without any prior knowledge in tech? Good question, Alicia. Um, you can, you can. However, you need to be good at maths because data science involves a lot of statistics and a lot of mathematics. So you can get started, but you need to be good at maths. Junior, I'm still waiting for you. I'll take Junior's question last, and then we'll call it a day on the Zoho. Accredited certificate of the school report. Well, I'm not sure I understand you still, but our accredited certificate is NQF level 5, right? That's what you get. But to get in, you need to have NQF level 4. So I hope that answers your question. I hope that answers your question. But anyways, we are now out of time for our live viewers on Zoho and on YouTube. If you still have more questions or you just want to hang out with me, head over to TikTok where I'm gonna be live for another 30 more minutes. And yeah, I hope you guys now have some information. Remember that the next cohort starts on the 8th of September, and this is our final cohort for the year. So make sure that you register, join a bootcamp, join an accredited program, and by this time next year, your life would have completely changed. We ran a survey and we asked our students, has Melsoft Academy changed your career? And 96% of the respondents said, yes, my life has changed. So this is a life-changing journey. It's a great opportunity that you guys are here. God has answered your prayers by bringing you here. So make sure to take the most out of this opportunity, even if it's just being in the Melsoft circle. You are in the best place you can be if you want to grow your career in tech. So thank you so much to all the webinar viewers on Zoho. Thank you so much to the guys on YouTube. I will see you guys same time, same place next week.